Why, hello there. Welcome. Randomly Randy here. Today, we're here in Chauvin, something to that effect. I never pronounce things right. Louisiana. We're here at the Kenny Hill Salvation Garden. Kenny Hill, back in 1988, came here. He set up a tent and he started laying bricks. Everyone was kind of looking at him like he was crazy. They weren't quite sure what he was doing. He was making a sculpture garden. The sculpture garden is still here. Let's go take a gander. The garden is open daily, sunrise to sunset, and visitors are welcome. Now, unfortunately, some of these statues are not in the greatest of shape, so they do have a sign asking to please don't push, pull, or climb on the sculptures, as several of them have already fallen over. We make our way into the garden by crossing this little bridge. And the very first sculpture we find is a self-portrait of Kenny himself. Of course, it's Kenny himself. It is a self-portrait. I did say that. Looks like he has a broken heart. Standing here, looking at the rest of the garden. Heart of fact. Heart of fact. Heart of fact. Here we have some creatures. I would say angels, but these are angels. Perhaps they are supposed to be demons? As you walk through the archway of the garden, there are quite a few of these statues. Enter into my heart. Whenever you find one of these random displays like this, it always amazes me the fact that one person created all of this. Here we have an angel playing the harp, and another self-portrait of Kenny here, listening to a seashell and holding onto a horseshoe there. Here's a good example of why they do not want you to push or pull or tug on anything, because this one is falling. They have this temporary scaffolding set up, and this cone is actually holding up this angel right here. If you can hear that buzzing in the background, we're going to pretend it's coming out of this horn and not out of Peach's drone that is cycling around and spying on us here. They do pretty much allow you to have free roam of the place. They did ask, do not enter the gazebo because it is fragile. This gazebo features many faces on the columns. And then we have some angels diving down. These statues, I'm not sure whether they are worshiping or saddened. They are a little too detailed for this video, if you know what I mean. These angels are fighting. It appears to be, I don't know if it's supposed to be fire or blood on the columns. Here's a statue that unfortunately has met its demise. There's another statue. This one quite large that has uprooted and fallen over tragically. Looks like this eagle, I believe it was an eagle, was once flying high. And that brings us to our next and final stop here, the main attraction, this lighthouse. Kenny was a bricklayer, and he made this amazingly fascinating looking lighthouse. The detail, the sculptures all around. We have ships and depictions of war. There's a plane up there. We got some jazz players. Birthplace of jazz, not too far from where we're currently at. This waterfall coming down into the water here. Another little bridge. I believe that was probably a fountain at one point. Has seen much better days. But down here we have this. This is an interesting piece of art here. So we have the reflection of the statue in the concrete water. Another statue on the back of the lighthouse. Destroyed with time. And here on this side, we have some Native Americans. We got some cowboys hunting the buffalo. We also have a cowboy trying to hold up his horse right there. Got this alligator here. He's trying to make his way to this water. That is definitely an area where some alligators would be. I've still yet to find one, but this trip we are gonna find some alligators. And that will do it for this adventure. The Kenny Hill Sculpture Garden down here on the Louisiana Bayou. If you're interested in things like this, I think it's worth a drive. It's not very big, but I think it's worth it if you're interested. Also, if you're interested, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. We do lots of filming locations, theme park videos, and random things like this from time to time. And until next time, be good, have fun, and learn something.